Today I have like this secret magic hack for you guys that's going to absolutely change your lives and completely change the way that you balance your footage. It's going to save you a whole bunch of time. Like I said, this is a magic trick. You're not going to believe it. So let's go ahead and hop on over to Davinci Resolve, and I'm going to show y'all what this is all about. So on the timeline, I have some stills from some Hollywood movies. As you can see, this is one from Blade Runner. It's super yellow. The balance is completely off, which is not bad at all because this is the look that they intended for the movie. They wanted it to be this super warm yellow golden type of look. So it definitely fits the movie, but the balance of this image is most definitely off. If you're talking about like in terms of looking normal, natural, more realistic. So we got some other examples. This one's super green. Another example of it being super golden, yellow. This one's super blue. So these are some like extreme examples of the footage being off balance, which again, not bad because that's what they wanted for these scenes in these movies. This trick I'm about to show you is literally like balancing your footage as if your camera was shooting in a raw format, even though you're not shooting in raw. It gets you super close to being able to adjust your image almost as if you did it like in camera. All right, so now the first thing I'm going to do to show y'all this is just set up a very basic node structure, just 3 different nodes. So in the first node, we'll do something like our exposure. In the second node, we'll do something like our balance. And in our third node, we'll do something like contrast, just something that everybody might do in their node structure. But in our balance node, this is where the magic's about to happen. We're going to change the gamma to linear. And then in our primary color wheels, under the gain wheel, we're just going to use this to change the balance of our image. And watch this. So I'm just going to move it. I'm looking at my vector scope over here. I'm just going to move the image until everything's more like balanced. The whites are looking more white. Everything's more natural. And just like that, we went from super yellow to more of a balanced looking image. Incredible, right? So let's try this on another image. This image, if you were talking about being balanced, it's too green. So I'm going to go to the game wheel. My balance node is set to linear. I'm going to move, I'm going to look at my vector scope. I'm going to look away from green. Look at the skin tones. Something like that. We go from super green to more of a balanced, natural image. Do the same thing on this image right here. Go to our game wheel, super yellow. Take away some of the yellow, add some blue. Come down some, looking at the whites on her shirt. And just like that, we went from super yellow to pretty much nicely balanced. Play around with the game wheel until we got something that looks more balanced, looking at his skin tone. I'm just simply looking at his skin right now. Before and after. Oh my God. Let's try it on this image. I'm looking at the whites on his shirt right now. And you see how in this image, now that I kind of got the whites, and I got everything balanced, there's like a blue haze in this image. Again, this is like a Rec 709 image. I'm not working with all of the color data from this image, but no matter what, I can fix this. I can add another node, go to my log wheels, and I can go away from blue until that's more neutral. My blacks look black, and just like that, we balanced our image and taken a lot of that yellow out. And then the cool thing about this is once you have your image balanced, so say this image is already balanced, you have a look in place for your look development, but you still want to add a different look for the overall scene, and maybe you want it to be like one of them warm golden type of looks, you can use this same method. Go to gamma, linear, use your gain, and you can get a lot of those same looks, like whether you want it to be warmer, golden, yellow. So you can use this creatively to change and manipulate your image as well. Say this is balanced, how you want it to be balanced. Now you want to do like a creative look. Maybe you want it to be colder. Like more green. So now you just completely made a different look for your scene. Same thing with this. Maybe you want to balance the image using the techniques we learned. Maybe it needs to be cooled off a little bit. Maybe we balance our image. Take a little bit of that yellow green out. Maybe we add a contrast curve. Image is balanced. We added a little contrast to the look, and then we could add another node for our scene. Go back to linear. Maybe we wanted to have like a coldish blue look. Something like that. Then we could even add another node. Go to our log wheels. And then clean up our blacks a little bit. And then just like that, we have a completely different look by working in linear. We can use that to get a completely different grade and balance our image.